Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We've got a brand new RTS called Arcane Wilds. It is a Western-themed fantasy RTS with a massive twist on resource management. Resources have to be used in the area where they are, which is super weird and different, and people are not used to it. So it's actually fascinating, man. This game is so much fun. We're going to start just by sending our spotter out to just circle the map a little bit, and we're going to use our harbor here. So basically your harbor is like your hatchery or your command center, and notice as they drop wood into it, you can see the wood is stored inside. We're going to use that to call in more pioneers, more of these basic workers. Now, where are they? Where are they building? Guess what? They're already over here on the boat, and the boat will get a delivery from the mainland basically once every minute. What's cool is you can already select those idle workers and select those idle reinforcements and tell them what to do. So I can already just click those guys in the woods, though they would automatically do that once they come off. So that's one of the basic things. Let's call in a few more of these guys, and let's grab some wood. Why are we grabbing wood with this cart? Because the carriage can build things, but it can also carry things. So why are we carrying wood? Because if we just built a building over here and we didn't have the wood, the guy would go over, be like, oh, I don't have the wood, and then he'd have to go grab the wood and then bring it over here. So notice it cost 40 wood. He chucks the 40 wood on the building and now is able to build that up to completion. This is actually a really... there's something joyful about the resource management. I actually find this really exciting. That's his scout, by the way. Get out of here with your scout. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab 6 guys. We're going to say, return your wood and then get over here. So these guys, I'm pulling off wood mining. And we're going to actually put over here on essence mining. This is our secondary resource. And it's used primarily in the early game. We want to export that essence. So what's happening is they'll mine it, they'll deliver it to the depot, and then I'm going to get my carriage. We can actually just click auto export. It's going to take the essence, drop it to the harbor, and every bit is going to increase my fame. Why is fame important? Because I need fame to up my supply. You guys can see I'm almost supply capped right now, 19 out of 20. By the way, sorry guys, bad overlay. I'm kind of blocking things right now. Apologies for that. So I'm at 19 out of 20. I need to get that to 400, and then I'll be up to 30 max supply. And then each time you upgrade your fame, you get to the next level of supply. So we just got a few more guys in. You can see I'm at 9 out of 12 pioneers here, which is not too bad. I've got an idle pioneer. Oh, that guy messed up and didn't start mining wood, so good to monitor those buttons. And we have 11 guys then. So 11 guys, and with the one more idle reinforcement, that's the pioneer that's over here on this boat that I haven't brought in yet. Click him on the final tree, which I think is this one over here that's not being harvested. No, it's this one. I think it's this middle tree. Anyways, he's attacking me, which is annoying. Get out of here, mate. My spotter... We both just got our scouting units here, so we should be fine as long as we chase him off with our little pistol spotter. So notice, as we bring that essence back, that's going to... Oh, he's rushing me! Oh, you bag of big evil bag. Bag of diddles. Oh my god. Okay, guys, let's speed build. Let's get some more carts if we can. Okay.
All right. Yes. Orders? Yes.
Okay, I think we can fight this off with just basic guys, surely. Just with our work. I haven't actually been cheesed at all yet. Cosmic getting revenge. I beat him in the last game. Oh. Alright, the carriage fights pretty well, and it has good armor and stuff, so... Oh my lord, that was scary. Okay, so now we can call in some saber guys. Okay, quick, drop all the wood off, and then go back to mining. So we're dropping all of our resources off right now. He's going to start going after that. Okay, so we're going to use our carriage there. Quick, saber infantry. Deliver the wood, guys, deliver the wood. Why can't we make more? Why can't we make more right now? Oh, we need more barracks, because they only make... They only make equipment. We need more barracks. That'll make more equipment. It'll allow me to call in more stuff.
On my way.
Oh, come on, guys.
Ready for act. On my way. Yes. On my way.
Oh, come on. More sabers, please. More sabers, please. All right, let's go. These guys are going to try and do that. Fight. He's already got rifles as well?
Yes.
Oh my god, how's he got so much stuff? Cheesing me, bro. Alright, well, at least I got some saber infantry out, which is something. Okay, they're going to do some damage. Pull back the weak one. Okay, I mean, he probably didn't make many pioneers if he did this. Because he wouldn't have had much supply, right? Hopefully, I mean, we'd have plenty of supply now. How many harvesters do we have? Idle army, idle reinforcements. Okay. But idle army there, idle army there. That's going to be 6 units at least. We've lost my depot over there, which sucks. How many actual pioneers do I have though? 13. Only 12 are able to mine from here effectively. All right, let's see how this goes. He's going to just keep coming at me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we got this, guys. I think we can hang on. Keep calling in more guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go for the riflemen. Go for the riflemen. Fight, fight, fight. We can target down the riflemen. They should be obviously higher damage, softer targets. Oh, oh my god, my guys suck. Oh! All right, calling in more soldiers, more cots, anything I can right now, guys. Oh, can we please kill the riflemen? Get out of here with your stutter step, Cosmic. Oh, Cosmic got me, I think. GG. GG, well played. Did you get any essence? Because arguably you don't need the essence, right? If you can just kill the, yeah, you could just get soldiers, kill those guys, get your supply up that way. I have no idea what a proper opening's meant to look like. GG, well played. All right. Please don't cheese next one. I want to make a YouTube video showing it off. Anything goes after, I don't know, 4 to 5 minutes. Lol. Oh, good. Good job. All right, well done. GG's. Nicely done. All right, let's host a different map, shall we? Ah, no, we'll do Tempered Woods again. It's nice to have the same thing going. But good job, Cosmic. Well played, man. Streamer privilege. That's how it goes, man. You can't introduce a game while playing a fair competitive match of the game. I'm not going to be explaining units while I'm doing that, guys. Come on, come on. I'm like, hey guys, so this is how you move the wood from here to here and here, and then this happens. It's like, oh, he killed me. It's just, good luck, Cosmic. GG. Good luck, have fun, mate. All right. What's up, everybody? We're here with an Arcane Wilds 1v1. It's a new RTS that is in early access, made by a pair of passionate nerds. So this game is really cool. It's Western themed, and it's basically got a very weird twist on the resource management. So notice here, this is my harbor. It's my main building. As these guys drop the wood, they drop it into the building, and then I use it to build buildings. So I just built 2 pioneers, 2 more workers. Where are they? They're over here on the boat. Oh my! And that boat will get delivered once every 1 minute of the game. So that already is an interesting mechanic, right? The wood needs to go into the harbor calls in the units, they get delivered from the mainland every now and then. Not only that though, you need to actually pick up the resources and take them to where you want to build buildings. So this is really cool. Oh, by the way, sponsored content. This is a sponsored video. I've been, I was paid dollary dues to try out the game. I am actually really enjoying it. I will never lie to you guys about that and say, wow, this is the best game ever because they're giving me money. You guys have seen me do Raid Shadow Legends streams, and I don't think I've ever said anything even vaguely close to that. So for that game especially. Anyways, let's just call it some more pioneers. So what I did, notice I had to bring the wood over here, and he tossed 40 wood in to build this depot. This is our secondary resource essence, which we'll be taking in a moment. And I like to take that straight away because that's going to allow me to get my supply cap up. So let's grab 6 guys. We're going to tell them to return wood, which is just drop to harbor. And then we're going to tell them to go over there. You don't need to do this. They'll automatically spread out, but I like to do it because it feels good. Spreading them out to take all those different things behind it. We're just going to keep getting more pioneers called in. So the next shipment will have a bunch of pioneers on it. And that there is going to give us a bunch of resources. In the meantime, let's get a barracks so I'm not playing too greedy. I've got the money for 2 barracks. And the way barracks work is basically not only will they unlock the ability for me to get saber infantry and pike infantry, they also produce equipment for them. So you can only call in so many of these units based on, per shipment, based on how many of that structure you have, is how the unit kind of tech works. I didn't mean to chase in there. Let's pull back. Bring my scout home to maybe just there. So check it out. Now the essence is getting dropped off here into this building. That in itself doesn't help me. Once I'm done building the barracks, this guy is going to grab the essence and start dropping it off at the harbor. And every time I drop essence at the harbor, it gets exported and it increases my fame. The fame, getting to the next level, is going to allow me to get past 20 supply. It'll go to 30 and then 40 each time we upgrade our fame in the middle. So that's is a kind of very unique management system for upping that supply. So we've just called in 2 more pioneers. They'll come in on the next boat, and that'll get me to 12 out of 12 on this, which will be great. And if we want to actually start exporting this, all you want to do is you want to have an idle carriage somewhere nearby. Click that, and it's automatically just going to ferry that back and forth. Now, there's another resource here as well, which is corruption. And that stores up in this corrupted ground. And it's a resource that just builds up the longer you're mining. And you can use that to get all your tech and upgrades. So what I'm going to do is, after dropping off that bit of essence, let's grab some wood on our way back. Let's grab like, I don't know, 100 or something. Maybe, yeah, 200 should be plenty. And we're going to build a trade post, which is an economic upgrade structure. And then we're going to build a melee armory. Okay, and then we'll go back to exporting the stuff. So we're at 30 supply now, guys. Good time for us to start making some saber infantry. Notice we've got 350 wood. Get a bunch of sabers. It's important to not leave fighters too long, because one of the best ways to get fame, rather than slowly exporting essence, is killing these neutral camps of creeps on the map. Anytime you're fighting, anytime you're exporting essence, anytime you're building large structures for the first time, you get that. So get a few more of those saber infantry out. They'll be coming in on the next boatload. And if you want to control them, idle reinforcements. Look at this, guys. I can already select them, and I've put them on control group 1 while they're still on the boat. How sick is that? There's some beautiful mechanics in this game, which actually make it really smooth to play. Let's get essence gathering upgrade. Yep, it improves the corruption gathering rate as well. The earlier I get that, even though it costs me 50 of this corruption in this area, on this trade post, it's going to up the rate. And we can upgrade also the supply gathering rate after that as well. And, oh, there's a queue up in the top left. I never realized that. I never realized you could actually see the upgrades upgrading there. That's awesome. Okay. All right, so we're going to kill these neutral creeps. We've got plenty of dudes, so it shouldn't be a problem. If we want to be super try-hard, we can pull the weak one back. And then we can kill the camp as well. Now, obviously, that's just going to give me wood. So whenever you kill enemy buildings, or whenever you kill neutral things, often you can steal the resources from them. So we pick those up. Every unit can carry stuff. Looks like a deer woman just spawned in the middle. And we can just drop those home and bring them back to the front. So how good is that? You can actually steal resources and raid your opponent's resources as you play. We're also going to start getting an attack upgrade for our barracks, guys. And let's get another carriage, guys. And a few more pioneers, as well as... Oh, let's keep exporting that essence now that that's finished building those upgrade structures, yeah? All right, so these guys are going to come over, clear another camp. And once I get my new carriage, which will be in about 30 seconds, I'm going to send it over to take another base. So anywhere there's a group of trees, you build a new harbor there. And that's actually, the first time I realized how this worked with expanding, my brain kind of broke and it felt like a light bulb turned on and I got super duper excited. So there we go. Notice how fame goes up each time we're doing that. Once again, we'll grab another bunch of wood here. Doop-de-doop. Now, to be fair, do I really need to drop this home? Not really, because I could just bring a carriage over and pick it up from here. So actually, let's not drop that home. Let's put that back on the ground. All right. We chuck that back on the ground. These guys can go on to clear... I think the other camps will have a few more guys at them, so I better be careful. Make a few more of these guys. Once we got those, we can fight. And check it out. So we've got this new carriage. I want to go expand. An expansion costs 300 resources. But if you build an expansion, it can't build anything because even when it's up, it can't call in more units because it won't have any resources. So what you want to do is you want to take your carriage, you want to load up 300 wood for the expansion and another couple of hundred to then call in workers on ships to that so that they can actually start mining. So we're actually going to take a lot this time, 675, so I can basically just instantly saturate this base once I get it up. So we're going to go build a harbor there. And that's just such a cool mechanic is you want to take your resources over to the location, build there, and then that becomes a new mining and production location as well. For me, this is just very exciting. I've never played a game that had this sort of style, and it's rare that new RTS mechanics are invented this deep into how long RTS has been around. We're going to get an armor upgrade. And then we'll get saber ranged armor upgrade as well. What's happening?
Okay.
Because he's got
Give me a mission.
just a
On
few
my
saber
way.
dudes, nothing too important, no worries. All right, where are the rest of our... We've just got a
Count on
big
me.
group of sabers here.
Okay.
So we're going to go start clearing
Alright.
this, get some more essence mining. And that's where we'll build our command post as well, because that's going to be very expensive. So here's that harbor I was talking about. It cost 300 to build it, guys. And now it's there. We can't build anything. But if we chuck the wood into the harbor, now we can call in, bam, 7 pioneers immediately. How cool
mission.
is that?
Orders?
So the next boatload, now there's a second boat location coming in from the edge of the map, and they're going to immediately start mining the wood there, which is going to make this way better. So we're going to clear up these puckwudgies now. I do love that the previous ones are called baycocks. I haven't really talked about that because I was already spent the whole live stream today laughing about the fact that they're called baycocks and puckwudgies. I keep calling them pudgy-wudgies. But amazing names. I don't know what the inspiration is for that. Now these guys actually drop essence. I'm going to leave that on the ground for when we come over and build this. Now this cart, how about we get over there? We'll build a depot. And we're going to call in a few more pioneers from this base to go up there and mine that essence. This base here still needs 5 more pioneers as well. You can see we can only call in so many right now. And we are supply blocks. So better keep fighting, getting that fame up. Let's go down and clear all these ones in the bottom left, all these different creeps there. Try and get to the next fame so we get a bit more free supply. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm explaining these mechanics as someone who's just learned them. I am playing this at a glacial pace. The top players, their games are 10 to 15 minutes long. It's action-packed, is what I've heard. And definitely it must be compared to what I'm doing, because it takes me 15 minutes just to... And I'm playing so much better than I was in my previous games, just to get up my 2 bases properly mining. But to actually get up the tech tree as well, I am so slow at this game. I am not fast at all. Now, I need some more wood, so let's grab that wood. Oh, we need more wood. I'm going to grab from there.
Yes.
So we're going to grab some wood, and then we're going to come up here and build the command post, which is not cheap at all. Costs 220 wood. And we're going to build that up there so it can use the essence from this base. All right, guys. So we're going to take 6 of these guys.
Count on me.
And they're going to start mining there. I believe we've got 4 more idle workers that just arrived.
Yes.
These guys can just mine from there. And we can call in 5 more workers here as well to finish getting up to 12 out of 12 chopping wood. I keep calling them miners, Starcraft habit, guys. I'll go down to the bottom left. Okay, so check it out. We're grabbing all this wood right now. That carriage has 1,000 wood. I don't need to bother about going home to pick up wood anymore. This guy can just build up here. We're also going to build the ranged armory there. Actually, no, we'll build the ranged armory back here. And then we'll build a whole bunch of firing ranges. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
And also a few more barracks. Just to make sure we've got plenty of equipment. So if I need to call in a lot of army, I'm able to do it. Right, so there's a deer woman here, guys. We're just going to try and fight her, but she's got a pretty scary AoE.
Yes.
I don't know how that does damage exactly. I figure I should probably dodge it. Oh yeah, it does some pretty decent AoE.
I'm always advancing.
Ah, whatever. I don't think she'll actually kill anyone, will she? Oh, okay, that's the first time I actually sat in the middle of it for the whole duration. That hurt, that hurt. No, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Kill her. Alright, so that she drops a lot of essence there as well that we can go pick up. Oh my lord, that was not my best move, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was not my best move. Once the command post's built, I can get a military hospital up here, and that'll help me out a lot. It's so necessary right now after letting my guys get that wounded. Okay, I'm also gonna call in just a few more carts just to make sure I'm not as stuck on kind of builders right now. One thing I'm really bad at still is managing who's building structures. You can always just pull your workers off and build them, but I prefer to just leave them mining wherever I can, and I'm trying to be a little bit more organized. You can also build palisades. I haven't really figured out, should I be building those? How many should I build just yet? But I'm sure with time I'll figure that one out. Okay, so now we're building those ranged armory and then the firing ranges. Let's make sure we've got the melee armory upgrades. We've got all of those. We've got the trade post upgrades so far. Let's get the ranged upgrades started on this base. And this one here, you can see the corruption starting to build nice and slowly. So we want to get tier 2 research on the command post. So this way we've got the corruption on this base for unit upgrades and for here for getting to tier 2 and tier 3 once we get to 125 corruption. So you're managing corruption in separate locations and wood in separate locations. So there's a lot of kind of planning into your macro and how exactly you're doing it. Let's get a whole ton of rifle infantry, guys. This is number 4. I haven't actually hotkeyed this one. Let's get rifle infantry. Oh, let's build a bunch of saber dudes for now. And okay.
Give me a mission.
This is going to go up here in a moment as well. We do have another one of these carts. Going to grab a whole bunch of wood. And we are going to go build a military hospital, but we need tier 2 first, so never mind. Let's get that tier 2 upgrade started. Let's also get the ranged armor if we can. Oh man, there's so much corruption down here. Maybe I could have actually built it up there. Anyways.
Okay.
Once that upgrade's done, we can go for it. For now, let's run up here and see if we can steal some more wood potentially. Or maybe just fight some more critters on this base as well. Now, technically, the objective is to get relics, but because I'm just explaining the mechanics to you, we're going to focus on kind of how the units work and everything instead, because I think getting acclimated to that is kind of the thing that's a little bit harder. So check this out. So you can basically come up here to this neutral wood camps and just steal all of that wood. Now, I have plenty of wood because I got 2 bases pretty early. I really don't need it. But anyway, we're going to run home and drop all that wood home. And you can see they run slower when they're fully loaded like that. Okie doke. Now that we've got the command post, can I build the stable now? No, I still need to upgrade the command post to tier 2 first of all.
Yes.
All right, so check it out. Military hospital is going to go there.
Ready for action.
This one's still building those barracks from earlier. Trying to make more rifle infantry, but I am supply blocked right now.
Okay.
Okay, so this, because there's essence there, I wonder if it can use it, or do I need to load the essence into the structure itself? We'll find out in a moment. I think we need to load the essence into it itself. So what we can do is like basically just put that in there.
Yes. On my way. Okay.
And now that can heal units. And it'll spend that essence in order to heal these guys up when they get up there. Awesome. All right. If you guys want to play, by the way, there is the Steam Strategy Fest on right now, and it is got a lot of discounts on a lot of strategy games. There's no discount on this game because it's literally free to test play right now. It's still in early access, so go on the Steam page. There's the link down below, and give it a click and try it out. I think it's literally a team of 2 guys developing and making this game. And there we go. Okay, so you can see the military hospital. It's using that essence to heal these guys up. All right, very nice. You can see now I've got way more charges of these units I can call in. You might be wondering, why is that? Look at all these different firing ranges I built, all these barracks I've built. That is going to allow me to pump out way more units. We can now get a few stables as well. And more importantly, let's get a bunch of artillery workshops, because the artillery workshops is the coolest unit in the game. So let's try and get a bunch of those. All right, let's go 1, 2, and ugh, there's no space. Does it need to be on corrupted ground or something? I don't know. There we go. Just chuck that there. Okay. Oh no, it must be built on corrupted ground. Okay.
Ready for action.
I did not realize. All right, guys, we've got some rifle cavalry when we get a chance. More rifle infantry as well. Idle army. Add that to the army key. And beautiful.
Count on me.
Let's keep going around and stay active. Clear up some more stuff over here and here.
Count on me. Yes.
All right. Do we have extra upgrades available now? Yes, we do, because we're at tier 2. We can now start upgrading. So faster upgrading. We can now get tier 3, 200 corruption there. Very nice.